Aloha, welcome to Kyani and also our team Aloha. And now you join and you're probably thinking, what should I do next? So I want to go over it with you about how to build a recession-proof business by creating your own economy. And for the next 6 weeks, I'm going to help you reach Diamond. And the next 6 weeks can change everything. By building this business, the stock market, the real estate market, and also the currency, it doesn't matter. It's not going to affect you at all. So let me introduce myself. My name is Chris Cannon, and I'm 45 years old, and I've been married for 16 years. I have three lovely kids. Love sports. Went to 10 plus schools to graduate high school. I am raised by a single parent. Speaks English and Japanese, and you're probably going to pick that up throughout this whole presentation. And I've been in network marketing for 20 plus years. And I've been with Kyani for 7 years, and I love every single thing about it. So it took me 13 years to find the right company that I could have a really passion for, and I learned a lot. But when I joined Kyani, I was working 80 hours plus a week with no money and no time at the end of the month, and I was very frustrated. But I am so happy to say today I am a Blue Diamond top global producer since 2009, and also joined a $1 Million Club. And all this success came about with having a great team and support and being with the right program. So I'm very excited. But most importantly, I want you to know that I'm your biggest cheerleader, and I want your life to change in the next 6 weeks. So when I saw this cartoon, I thought it was funny. I wanted to share this with you. It's almost like building this business. I thought, you see people struggling out there. They need a product or they need an opportunity, but at the end result, they just tell you that they're too busy or say no thanks. And I just don't get it. I didn't understand it. We have a solution for them, and you just cannot help everybody out there. But keep in mind that you're here for the right reasons, and you have a good motive, so you want to go out and help other people. So where you building this business, I'm going to be talking about the foundation. You want to build a solid foundation. It's almost like building a house. The way you're going to go about this is by doing a one brick at a time. Okay, you can sometimes you see some people move up so quick, and you get discouraged with that, but put that on the side and just think every single day you're going to put in one brick at a time. By building this solid foundation, sometimes it takes time, and that's okay. But once you get the foundation in, the rest is easy. You can build a house on top of this. But if you don't build a solid foundation, what's going to happen? It can crumble, right? Of course. So what is a solid foundation for us? It's our products. You want to make sure you're on our products every single day and worry about people's results on the products more than your commission checks. And when you start doing that, that's when you're going to start creating a solid foundation. The reason why Kyani is going to work is because Kyani has all the components. And that is very important in this industry that I've learned in this last 20 years. And this opportunity is like had all the stars and planet is lined up. Like the owners, the products, and the compensation plan. I mean, talk about our owners who is building this business for the right reasons. They didn't create a company to make more money. They basically just want to change people's lives. And also our products. I mean, this is the only company that I have people coming back to me or calling me and chasing after me saying, I want more of those products. And I was like, wow, this never happened to me before. And about a compensation plan, you're going to start seeing yourself earning that quicker money with the less volume. And I mean, it's so powerful. Okay. So with that, you have to really discipline yourself to take action every day to build a business, which the third one, I cannot give that away, but it's taking action. And that's going to create the results that you need. Okay. That's what you want. So first, when you get started, you want to make sure you're on an auto ship. You're taking the products every single day and every single month. Okay. Sometimes people get ahead of themselves, say, I just want to make the money, so it's going to join, forget about the products. And when you do that, you're not building a solid foundation. Okay. So first, get on auto ship. The second thing is go in your back office and manage your business, meaning that you track your sales or your volumes, what's happening in the business on a daily basis. Check your back office. And the next thing is about when you're building, always focusing on building a foundation to last a lifetime, and that is our auto ships in our in our products, right? We got that. And also think any decision you make is think as a long term about duplicating anything you're going to be doing is think as long term. One thing I like about it is the OPE, other people's efforts. So some of you might be listening to this. It's the kind of type of person that say, what, I have to get things done on my own. If you're that kind of person, you might struggle a little bit because it's not how good you are, it's how good your team is. So you want to go out and duplicate and support people, and it becomes a team effort. So use other people's efforts, and once you really learn and master that, the rest becomes very easy for you. Okay. And the next thing is what you do today will show up in 3 months later. Either you work it or you don't work it. It's going to show up 3 months later, and always please keep that in mind. And the last thing is about your mindset. What kind of mindset do you need while you're building this business? Basically, these are the few things here. Number one is the distractions. You will definitely have some distractions. It could be a personal life. I mean, life happens, right? Things will happen. But what you want to understand is, your problems will go away, but your business won't. So you always want to make sure you always continue to feed your business. And about other people's distractions, it could be things like, people telling you that you're no good, or you've never been successful in this kind of thing, so you're not going to make it. Things like that. Or you could be another one, things like, our business is better than yours. You should join my opportunity, things like that. All those distractions, those noise, I call that. Just put that on the side and just stay focused on your goals, okay? The another thing is about your personal growth. On a daily basis, if you're growing, you'll not get distracted. So one thing I thought is pretty interesting. What I was told is that if you improve yourself 0.03% a day, which is not a whole lot, if you do that every single day at the end of the year, that's equals to 100%. And you want to have a personal growth. You're growing your person each day to somebody you want to work with. People will come to you and say, you know what, I want to work with you. I like to team up with you. Become that kind of person. Become the leader who you want to follow. And the next thing is about believe. Really believe in yourself. And it doesn't matter what kind of things you've done in the past, or what people has told you, or your experience in the past. It doesn't really matter. What matters is what you're going to do from this point on, and you can become successful at it. And be careful about who you really listen to, okay? Surround yourself with the positive, successful people, and they're really going to guide you in the right direction, okay? And the last thing is about never quit. Never quit. In this, when you talk about that, it reminds me of this cartoon here. And look at the gentleman on the bottom. I mean, you and I, we know that if he just goes a little bit more, you're going to reach the diamonds, but because he just kind of gave up, he just went backwards. But look at the guy at the top, and now that guy's motivated, and we kind of know that guy will get there, right? So be that person every single day in what you're building a business. Okay, so finally, I'm going to get into a diamond in 6 weeks, and this is going to be a guideline, and of course, nothing's going to happen perfectly, but if you can just follow these steps, in the 6 weeks from now, you can reach diamond, and your life can totally change. And I call this a butterfly effect, and I really love this. And if you don't know what that means, please Google it and find out what it is. You're going to impact a lot of people's lives from you and the people you don't even know about today. And this is very powerful. So here's me, here's Chris. And the first thing what I did was I got on an auto ship, and I want a product every single day. And I've been taking it for this last 7 years, and my whole family as well. Okay, but the first week, this is what's going to happen. You're going to be earning bonuses and customers when you enroll your, another distributors, or you enroll customers. You're going to get all that. That's great. But I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to focus on building a solid foundation by using only by auto ships. So it doesn't matter if you come in a small package or big package. It's just all going to focus on an auto ship, okay? So the first week, what I did was I went out there and find 3 business partners, okay? And sometimes it could be easy, sometimes it could be hard for people. And you get a lot of people skeptical, but I'm going to put them on the side. I'm going to show them more presentation, and I'm just going to ask them, I'm looking for 3 people, and I want to fill those boxes with those names, and that's it. I'm only going to find 3 people for the next 6 weeks, and that's it. So if you could bring only 3 people into Kyani with you, who would that be? For me, it was this: Scott, Laura, and Wade. And this is very interesting because Scott is my brother-in-law, but there's someone he didn't want to hear about this type of business for 2 weeks. He avoided me. But now today he loves Kyani because the products changed his life. I had a Laura Thomas who came in 1 year later, and she actually kind of chased after me looking for these products. And I thought it was a pretty powerful story. And also Wade. Wade was on a product for 2 years, but he had no interest in building a business. However, later on, he found out this could be a great business for him, so he decided to do a business. And now today, they are one of the top producers in the entire company. So this is the first week. So what I did with them is this, same thing. I got them on an auto ship. Every single one of us is on an auto ship and taking the products every single day, and we love our products, okay? So next thing, what I asked them to do is the second week, I went up to Scott and also Laura and Wade. I gave them the same sheet. I asked them this: if you could bring only 3 people into Kyani with you, who would that be? You show them this presentation. If they like it, you're going to fill those names in there. Okay, these have to be committed people. So what we did is this. The second week, we went out. For Scott, we found Mike, Javier, Noreen. And also for Laura, we found Tom, Irma, Lisa. For Wade, we got Tracy, Duo, and Jamie. And that's it. So my second week, I had a total of 13 people in my business. This is an only example, okay? So here's what happens. So what happened is I became a Garnet. Now Garnet averages about $74 per month. Now that might not be too exciting, but what I want you to understand is going back to what we talked about, building a solid foundation, okay? But trust me, the 6 weeks later from now, it's going to be a totally different outcome. So one thing I love about this business is it gets calculated from the bottom to the top. So just focus on 3 business centers, 3 legs, and build it straight down. And help everybody else do exactly the same what you have done, okay? So here's my third week. what we went down is help Mike, Javier, Noreen, and then Tom, Irma, Lisa, Tracy, Duo, and Shammy do exactly the same thing. We gave them the same sheet to fill those boxes with just 3 names. Here's my 3rd week. Okay, now we have up to 40 people. I reached Jade. I'm making $298 per month in average. And also Scott, Laura, and Wade became a Garnet. And now the 4th week, I reached Sapphire. Now Sapphire, that's when you qualify for a car. You have a little over 100 people in your organization. And earnings average is about $150,500 per month. I want you to remember one thing. How many people in this last 4 weeks, the 1 whole month that have brought into the Kyani business? Only 3 business partners, and that's it. How many people did Scott bring in? Only 3. Laura brought only 3. Wade can bring only 3. And some of us, we can bring a whole lot more. And I understand that, and some people cannot, having a hard time. So what we do is we help them out, get their 3. That's what we focus on. So here's a 5th week, and here's a 6th week later. Look what happened. Now you reach a diamond. Bring in along with your top 3 people that you introduce them to Kyani along with you. Now you got Scott, Laura, and Wade. They're rubies themselves, earning average is about $3,500 per month. By this time, a month and a half later, I'm sure they love you and they'll appreciate that you introduced this to them, right? And also, on top of that, they take in our products every single day, so they're feeling better, they're getting their health. And look at yourself at the top, right? You're at the diamond. Diamond opened up gate 7, and the average earnings is about $13,000 per month. With another car payment, you get $1,200 a month for a car. This is only within 6 weeks. So if you can duplicate this by just introducing 3, and help them find their 3, then you're there. It's a diamond. But I hope you can see this as a guideline and how powerful the next 6 weeks can be for you and your family, right? So in Team Aloha, currently we have over 890 sapphires. We have 383 rubies in our organization in Team Aloha. So if these people can do it, I know you can too. So let's follow the guidelines and keep step by step and go with it. And now everything starts with you, of course, and by getting an auto ship and going out there and says, who would you like to help to reach Ruby in the next 6 weeks? And of course, it's going to take some baby steps, but let's make it happen. So when you reach diamond, I want you to scream out loud and say, I did it. And that feeling when you finally achieve something that you work really hard for, man, it's going to be the greatest feeling ever. I am so excited that you see this kindness as an opportunity that we can team up to work this together, and that your life is about to change. And that is something I'm really looking forward to. So let's go out there and let's make it happen. Here's a ticket of a great opportunity, recession-proof business that can change your life in the next 6 weeks. If there's any questions, any support you need, always let us know. Reach out. We got your back, and we're here to support and help you. Aloha.